welcome to the life of a teacher. I spent my dismissal time chasing down a cricket in the room because I have 50 kids in my room for dismissal and I didn't want them to step on it. Did we really think that someone was gonna come claim this pencil or use this pencil? Like, seriously, that's going in the trash. But there was one in particular that I read it and like I seriously wanted to start tearing up. Could not be happier. Like, that is why I went into teaching. Good morning, YouTube. First of all, let's just acknowledge my pretty wreath that I got from TJ Maxx in the background. Doesn't it look nice? Billy has forbid me from putting it up until after Thanksgiving. As you can tell, minimal effort this morning. I attempted, keyword, attempted, to get up at 6 a.m. and then I was like, 6:05, and then that became 6:10, then that became 6:15, and then that became 6:30. But I did get up at 6:30, which is pretty good for me. Now, kind of going back to my weekend, so Saturday I spent over half my day going to a dentist appointment, which is a little bit ridiculous, but I had to drive an hour and a half there. My mom is actually my dental hygienist, so she cleaned my teeth. Then I had to take her to, my parents are like flipping a house, so I had to take her there. Then I had to drive home, which was farther. It was like an hour and 45 minutes on the way home. And then basically I got home, Billy and I went to dinner, I edited my video, and like that was it. And yesterday I did sleep in because I did not get to sleep in on Saturday, but I pretty much worked on school stuff like most of the day, which was not very fun, but because we're starting a new science unit, that kind of took more prep than normal. I am leaving early this morning. I'm leaving at 7. Usually I leave at 7:30 because I need a little bit of extra time at school this morning. I need to get homework prepped for the week because it's my week to prep homework, and the one book that I need to like look at the pages is at school and I don't have it at home. So I got it kind of started, but I'm gonna have to finish it at school, and I just need to like get my copies ready for my TA and a bunch of little things. And I didn't want to be pressed for time, especially because I am meeting with a parent during my planning time today. So I wanted to make sure I got there extra early. But I have officially brought out my winter coat because it is like in the 30s this morning, which is cold, at least for here. I feel like we skipped fall. Like, we had a couple days of fall and that was it. Like, this is winter. I like when it's in the 50s, not really the 30s. But at my old school, we would not go outside for recess if it was below 40 degrees or like the feels like temperature was below 40 degrees. But that's not really a thing here. We kind of go out no matter what. So I brought my big like puffy jacket, and I can't lie, it does keep me super warm. And don't be disappointed, I'm gonna go to McDonald's this morning, and I know I'll probably have someone tell me that it's horrible for me. I know, and I don't care. But I don't have any breakfast at school because I've eaten all my yogurts, and Billy and I didn't get a chance to go to the grocery store this weekend. So I'm gonna get an oatmeal from McDonald's. I love their oatmeals. I could eat them every day, but that would not be a good choice. And then I'm gonna get some kind of coffee from there. Hi, good morning. Can I get one of the fruit and maple oatmeals and a large iced caramel macchiato, please?
603 is your total.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I just got to school and my heater is on. It literally feels like 100 degrees in here. Like, I just walked in and I'm already sweating because it is that miserable. So even though it's like 30 degrees outside, I'm gonna open up my windows. Otherwise, I'm literally gonna bake in here all day. So it is my week to make math homework, and I started it over the weekend, and then I realized we give most of their homework from this Ready Common Core book because we have these, but they don't necessarily go with our curriculum. So we actually send these home with students at the beginning of the year, and then we assign pages from it for homework. And I need to keep a copy of this at home so that I have it for situations like this, but I didn't, and this is part of the reason that I came in early to school this morning. So I'm gonna look through the book, pick out the pages, finish up their math homework, and then have it for Bud to make copies to give to me and my team teacher. And I'm gonna enjoy my oatmeal while I do it. My students are now at art, so it is American Education Week, and for anyone who does not know what that is, basically it's an entire week, at least around here, where parents are encouraged to come in, which I think is great. I want parents to be as involved as possible, but as a teacher, it is very like nerve-wracking just having parents like sitting in your room. Even though you know they're there to see their kid, it also feels like they're just watching you and like judging you. But the good news is, at my old county, parents would literally come in all day long for the entire week. Like at any point you would have between 5 and 10 parents in your room. Here, they have it very limited to a small window of time. So this week, it's only on Monday from 9:15 until 11:15, I think, which my students are in art until 10:35. So that is great because then I'll just have a small chunk of time. So I'm not too worried about it. Last year, I actually did an entire like football transformation for American Education Week, which was so much fun, but it was also very exhausting. But I will link that video for you guys in the description box if you are interested and have not seen it yet. So for the next 2 days, we are going to work on adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators. So we are going to be using fraction towers, which you guys should know by now if you watch my vlogs. I store my fraction towers in these sandwich containers that I got from the dollar store. So I went ahead and I put the correct number in each table's basket. So once we actually start class, I will call one representative from each team to come back and get their basket and take it back to their group. It is now lunchtime, so I gave my black one this simple little exit ticket. I just had him do it on an index card with adding fractions with like denominators. I did get a chance to go through and grade them, so I can put those in the grade book. I had to make a couple more copies because I don't know what I was thinking. I had my TA only make 8 copies of these, but I really need enough for both blocks, so I needed like a couple more copies. They are going to be creating their own like binary code. This is for science because we're working on coding. And then I needed a couple more copies of these as well. And then I was looking, this jar I keep like back here on that part of my desk, and it's for basically lost and found. So anytime students find pencils or colored pencils or scissors or anything on the floor, they put it in here. And then when my students are like missing a pencil and they say they don't have one, I always tell them to check this jar first and they can take one from here before I give them a new one. And I find this gem in there. Like, did we really think that someone was gonna come claim this pencil or use this pencil? Like, seriously, that's going in the trash. So it is now after school. I am trying to make a comeback with my planner. I honestly have been really bad about using it. So I did go ahead and plan out my top 3 things for today, which I think that's a really nice way to plan out your day. So my top 3 things I want to get done today are my plans for Tuesday through Thursday. I want to get all of their assessments that have been sitting on my desk finished up so that I can pass them out for Wednesday folders because I'm tired of looking at them. And then I have an email to make to a parent. And then I just kind of made a to-do list that just kind of bullets it out. This is just a small thing. I need to put up my last shelf, which I'll show you that in a minute. I need to plan Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I need to sort their assessments by homeroom, and then I need to write their grades on the science assessments. So you all will probably remember that I ordered these little like shelf peg things like 2 different times on Amazon to hold up my extra shelves because I had extra ones, but I did not have the pegs for them. And then I realized I had 3 shelves instead of just 2. So I actually went on and I bought a 3rd pack of these shelf pegs. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them up there so I can finally hang up that shelf. And then my beautiful math manipulative closet will finally be complete. Life update. It is 6 o'clock. Do I have everything on my checklist done? No. I did get all of their math tests like sorted and they're given to the homeroom teacher so they can send them home in Wednesday folders. I have all of their like printouts of their scores and all that. Science tests I'm gonna take home. Even though we scan them and put them into Unify, which is like the program that we use like for scoring and all that stuff, we're not going to use those score reports when we put it into the grade book because there's a question where there were 3 answers and they had to get those 3 right or they got no credit. So either they got 3 points on that one or they got nothing. And we just didn't think that that was fair. So I need to go through and actually grade them the way that we're going to grade them so I can put them into the grade book. I will get that done tonight. I do have my plans done for Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm also going to try to get my plans done for Thursday when I get home. Whether or not it happens, I don't know, but at least I'm going to try. I'm happy that I have tomorrow and Wednesday done. But I am getting out of here because it's about 6 o'clock and we're actually having like a PTA. I don't know if it's a fundraiser or a family night or what, I don't know, but it's at Lido's. So I'm gonna go to that mostly because I want a bead for my little ring thing. Not that it's important, but I'm using that as my motivator. And Billy left work at 5 o'clock. He is at the gym, so we're just gonna go meet at Lido's and then I will have lots of tests and things to grade tonight when I get home, but that's okay. I can do that at home on my couch in my pajamas. Good Good morning, YouTube. I was productive last night, even though I didn't get home until like 8 o'clock, because when we went to Lido's for like the PTA night, it was really busy. We got there at like 6:15 and we weren't able to leave until like 7:45 because they were just that busy. We had to wait for a table, and then when we got to our table, we had to wait a really long time for our food. But I will get a bead, so it's all good. When I got home last night, I went downstairs in the basement and I sat in my like room down there. I still don't know what really to call it. I guess it's kind of like an office, but I got all of my plans done for tomorrow and Wednesday. I know I said they were done yesterday when I left school, but actually I had a couple of things to add, like clip art and stuff for like fractions, but those were all on my home computer, so I had to like quickly insert those. And then I sat there and I graded all of the science tests. And I know what you're thinking. I had Scantrons and those got scanned and they got graded on the computer. And I don't remember if I explained this. The computer did grade them, but they graded one of their questions where there were 3 answers and they had to get exactly those 3 to get it right. I think I did explain this, because now that I'm talking about it, I feel like I definitely explained this. So I had to go through and hand grade them all, because the grade that we put in the grade book is going to reflect like partial credit on those questions. So I got all of this done. I feel good. I just have to put them into the grade book, but I've like marked them all and put their grades on them. So I feel good. One less thing that I have to grade. I'm gonna go grab my coffee because this morning I do have my team planning, and then I will catch up with you guys, I guess, during my planning time.
Hello, good morning. What can I get for you?
Hi, good morning. Can I get a medium iced vanilla latte, please?
Okay, any flavor?
Vanilla.
Okay, it's gonna be $3.70.
Thank you. Alright, it is already the end of my planning time. Unexpectedly, I ended up meeting with my Right Start advisor. She was helping me to start figuring out like what we're gonna do for SLOs. So if you don't know what an SLO is, it's Student Learning Objective. Basically, you target a standard or like a skill that your students are struggling with, and then you develop like a plan to help them improve, and you've got to get a lot of data and all this stuff, but we have to write 2 SLOs. So we are starting to plan out like what we want to do those on and all that stuff, but I really appreciate her like sitting down and kind of helping me with that. I have done SLOs before. I've done them all 3 years of my teaching, but it's just different now that I'm going to do 2 of them like for math rather than 1 for math and 1 for reading. But I need to go pick up my kids, and then I'm not going to get a chance to vlog this afternoon. I'm actually going to leave right after school. I didn't really talk to you guys about this last week, but my grandfather actually is in the hospital and he had surgery over the weekend, so I'm going to be leaving right after school to go with my mom up to Baltimore to go visit him. So I will catch up with you guys at lunchtime, and then that will probably be it for the rest of the day. So this is a little behavior reflection that we're going to give our students this afternoon to fill out since we are done with the first marking period. We are actually going to stay in homeroom classes this afternoon because the other teachers have to finish their F&P testing. So this will be one of the things we give our students, and then we're actually going to use this on report cards to help make like behavior comments and all that based on what the students have. Obviously, if there's something we disagree with, we will change it, but otherwise we will go with what our students said. So it is lunchtime, and I don't remember if I told you guys, but we only had 50-minute blocks today in the morning, and then we have our homeroom classes in the afternoon because the other teachers have to finish F&P testing, which, hallelujah, I am all done and my data is all in the computer. So I will actually put several of my kids to work with like cleaning and organizing and just doing little jobs for me. So fingers crossed that I can get a lot done because I cannot stay late after school today. This was a practice page that we did in block 2 today, just like word problems with adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators, and hallelujah, I was actually able to get them all graded like as they were turning them in. So I'm going to quickly put these into the grade book during my lunchtime, and then I will be all up to date on grading. So afternoon update, I did get all of my equity sticks finally finished. I had some ladies help me in the afternoon, and then I also got all of the books that I had been hoarding like in these drawers because I didn't feel like labeling them. I finally got all of those labeled. Now these are ones that I do not have bins for, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. I may just kind of store them away until I can get more bins, but I feel good that that is one less thing on my to-do list. Life update. Sorry, Billy's throwing cat toys across the townhouse. It is now 8:15 and I'm just getting home. So I ended up visiting with my pop-pop for about 2 hours, left there, drove back to home, and then Billy and I met for dinner. We ate and then we just got home. So good news. Hold on, there's a cat. Good news is I don't have to write plans for tomorrow. I'm sorry, my cat is rubbing up against my computer. Yeah, distract her, please.
Come here, come here.
So I don't have to work on plans for tomorrow. Bad news is grades are due at the end of the week, so I do technically need to work on that. But I think what I'm gonna work on tonight are actually my sub plans for Friday. That way they are out of the way and they're done and I don't have to worry about them. And I don't remember if I told you guys, and this is gonna sound really stupid if I have already told you, but just in case I haven't, on Friday, I am gonna be flying to Nebraska. So I am visiting with my friend Meg, and Erin, Lindsay, and Christina are all flying in as well. And we're all meeting at Meg's house and we're gonna spend some time, just all of us together, just like a girls weekend and a friends weekend. And I'm really looking forward to that because I've been very stressed for the past couple of weeks and I definitely need that time just kind of away from school and like not thinking about any of that and just time to spend like relaxing and having fun. So before I can enjoy that, I do have to write sub plans. So I'm gonna see if I can get those done tonight. That way they are done and over with. Good news is I came home to a package. So I ordered this over the weekend. This is from the Blue Envelope, which I have raved about their stuff and I will forever continue to rave about their stuff. They have amazing, amazing customer service. And honestly, I will gladly pay more for a product to have like really good customer service and to support a small business. So the Blue Envelope is the maker of the Teach shirts, which you guys have probably seen me wear tons of times. I own several of them because I love them. They're so comfortable. They're so cute. I always get compliments on them when I wear them. So I went on and I made another order, mostly because I wanted this. So this is one of their like holiday shirts. It says ho ho ho. So stinking cute. They have it both in red and green. I got the red one, but it's not like a red. It's just kind of like a lighter color, but I really like that. It's really cute and I can't wait to wear it. I will link all of these for you guys in the description box as always. I got the navy and it's like the marbled, which I love. I have a white and black like marbled one and I just love like the print of it. So I got the navy one with the Teach shirt. Love this. And then because I was in a splurgy mood, I also got this one. So it's like a long sleeve. I kind of thought it was gonna be like a sweatshirt. It's not quite a sweatshirt. It's a thin material like the shirt, but this way, as it gets colder outside, I have this one as well. And it's like a dark, almost like a real dark gray, like a charcoal color. So I will link all of these for you guys. Again, I just love their customer service. Sorry, the cats are really annoying. I've ordered several things from them. I think I have like 3 of the Teach shirts. I have a Read shirt and my 4th grade shirt is from them. Like I have a lot, but it's because I really do love the company. So if you have not already checked them out, I highly suggest it. And it also makes really great gifts for coworkers.
Ohio 200. The nuts of this state tree resembles
Buckeye. Billy.
Deer. Austin was a Buckeye. Buckeye. Good. Education 200. It's a public school offering special instruction.
Magnet program. Magnet school. Whatever. Magnet.
Right you are.
Got an education 4000.
In the painting The School of Athens, these 2 great teachers are
Aristotle and Plato.
Lily.
Who are Plato and Aristotle?
Yes.
Good morning, YouTube. I am very proud of myself because last night after I vlogged, I sat there and I got my sub plans done for Friday, and that is 2 days in advance and it literally never happened. So I feel good about that. I do still have to get grades done by the end of the week. So that's gonna be my goal today before I leave school. I wanna have grades done and I wanna have my plans for Thursday done. And then basically I will be done for the week. Thursday night when I leave school, I'm gonna come home and I've gotta pack and get myself ready and all that. So I'm starting to get excited because I'm crossing things off my to-do list, and then I will have a weekend of not thinking about school and just kind of getting away and relaxing, and I feel like I need that very badly. So I'm gonna go grab coffee. I do have a CDM meeting this morning, which is collaborative decision making, and then I have team planning during my planning time, so I'm not gonna really get anything done during the day, but I'm gonna try to be as productive as I can after school. And apparently it is officially window frosted weather.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Good morning. Can I get a large hot vanilla latte, please?
Large hot vanilla latte, okay?
Yep, that'll be it. Thank you. All right, you guys, it is going to be a great day. First of all, I came in and my room is not hot. Like, it's actually comfortable in here. And I also came in to another bead for my rings. So I also had one in my mailbox the other day. So right now I have 5. This one will make it 6. You guys probably think this is so stupid because they're beads and they don't matter, but I'm competitive and I want to fill up my ring. I told you all it was going to be a good day. So one of my homeroom and block 1 kiddos brought this in for me. Actually, his sister bought it, but he wanted to bring it in to me. So really, really appreciate that. I love these things. I know they're not like good for you, but I don't care. They're really, really good. And it's the light one, so totally deserve that. And then I had a 5th grade student who had came to me yesterday and asked if I wanted to buy a Chick-fil-A calendar for their like Girl Scouts. And I said, absolutely. So this is actually, first of all, it's Chick-fil-A calendar and they're like, the pictures are really, really cute. But there's also this like card that you get, and every month throughout the year, there's like a different special that you get with like a free drink or whatever. So it will definitely pay for itself. And I just thought that that was a great way to be able to support them while also eating Chick-fil-A. It is now lunchtime. It's been a good day so far. Like, I can't complain. I did have guidance this morning during my block 1. So we did not get to science or social studies, but we had a little bit of extra time for math. So that was actually good because we have started area and perimeter, which our students do learn in 3rd grade, but we're like using larger numbers and more like problem solving kind of with it. And they definitely needed that extra time today. So I feel good. My room isn't as hot and I'm not as stressed out. Like, now that I have my sub plans done for Friday, all I really have to worry about are grades. So I feel a lot like just more kind of calm and not quite as stressed. So this afternoon I will have my block 2 and I probably will get to like science or social studies or something with them since I won't have guidance. But then after school, I'm gonna stay late today. I'm gonna be productive and I will catch up with you guys later on. It is now after school. Welcome to the life of a teacher. I spent my dismissal time chasing down a cricket in the room because I have 50 kids in my room for dismissal and I didn't want them to step on it. So I like cornered it and I trapped it under like a little jar thing and I like slipped something underneath and I carried it outside with my dismissal group and I let it go free in the grass. Actually, one of my students let it go free in the grass. So it's now after school. I need to get a couple things done. I need to get all the papers that I collected today, like organized, graded, something so that they're not all over my desk. Number 2, I need to plan for tomorrow. And number 3, I want to get my stuff ready for Friday. I wrote on my sub plans, but I want to like print it out and have all that good to go. And I need to get grades done. So that is my goal. I will catch up with you guys in a bit after I have hopefully accomplished most, if not all of it. And just so we are all clear, all of my work tonight will be powered by this Frappuccino.
Everything you're fighting for.
So thanks to all of the coffee that I drank, I did get a lot of stuff done. My grades are done. I got my sub plans printed out for Friday. So it's a couple pages long because I like to be very detailed. These are my sub plan templates. They are in my TPT store, so I will link them for you in the description. And I also printed out the slides that they will need to display under the document camera, and then I'll lay out the rest of the stuff tomorrow afternoon. Okay, it is 7:30. I am officially leaving school. I have grades done. I have sub plans done for Friday, and all I have to do tonight is figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. And that sounds horrible, but like, I know what I'm doing. I just need to actually like write it all down and write the sub plan, or not sub plans, the lesson plans. I also need to go to sleep apparently because I'm very tired. Billy and I are gonna go meet at Subway, grab food, take it home. I will watch Jeopardy, I will watch Wheel of Fortune, I will get my plans done, and then I can officially start relaxing because all I'll have to do is pack my bag, get on an airplane, and I'm officially on a like mini vacation with friends. So I feel good. Almost all my work is done. After tonight, it will be done and I will be good to go.
Thanks.
Bounty Paper Towels invites you to test
Absorbency.
quality. Alan,
What is absorbency?
that begins with an A and ends with a Y.
Compound words 800.
They were like GPS for Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, yeah. TV so it's 1200.
When she quietly refused to give up her
Rosa
busty,
Parks-
Rosa Parks from her.
Good morning, YouTube. I'm officially stress-free, and it has been many weeks since I've been able to say that. And a lot of you guys were commenting on my last video saying that I seemed really stressed out, I was being really negative. I was very stressed out. The past 2 weeks, this week and last week, have just been very stressful because we had F&P testing that had to get done and the data entered in the computer. We have observations coming up. We have grades that are due at the end of the week. It was the end of the marking period, so we're trying to track down missing work. And it's like all these things, oh, an American Education Week, and they were all compiling on top of each other, and it was very overwhelming. And I felt, like I said last week, like I was running as fast as I could, but I couldn't keep up. I officially have everything done that needs to be done before I leave this weekend, so I can now get excited. I'm not stressed out, and it's just a really, really good feeling. I feel like I very much deserve this weekend to just not think about work, not think about school, hang out with friends, enjoy my time, and I'm ready for it. So I'm gonna go get some coffee to start off my Thursday. I do not have cultural arts today. I also cannot speak today. We will have study hall, and because I have nothing to like get done, I'm gonna just go around my room, make sure everything is neat and tidy, maybe have some kids help me because I have a group of girls who I love to death because they're always asking if they can help me, and like seriously, they make my teacher heart so happy. I'm officially stress-free, and it has been many weeks since I've been able to say that. So spend some time with my students. I'm gonna try to leave right after school today, and then I will be vlogging this weekend for like my trip.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Hi, good morning. Can I get a large iced vanilla macchiato, please?
Large iced vanilla macchiato.
Yep, that'll be it. Thank you. So I'm now going through my subplans, and I literally reread them like page by page, and I go through and I make sure that I have everything out that the substitute will need. And I also like to label everything with sticky notes, both with like the subject, so block 1 math, block 1 science, block 2 math, block 2 science, but I also like to put the time on there just to help them keep it straight. So I'm just going through and making sure I have everything ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and like lay it out on my desk so that I am ready, and this afternoon I don't have to stay too late. Actually, I lied. I decided just to stack it all up in one big pile for right now, and then at the end of the day, maybe during dismissal time, I'll go ahead and lay it out, only because I know like this morning during study hall, I'm probably gonna have a lot of papers like on my desk and all that good stuff, so I will just leave it here for now and then get it all ready later. So for morning work this morning, we had our students write letters to show gratitude because we have like core essentials, so it's a different thing to focus on each month, and for November it is gratitude. So we had students write letters to people in the school that they wanted to thank, and I had some really sweet kids like write them to principal and assistant principal, and I had some write it to the custodians, which I thought was really nice. And I did get a fair amount of my own letters, which made me super happy. This one was sweet. I like how it says you make everyone happy with all your fun activities, and like that made me super happy. And then being funny, smart, and helping me learn new things. This one even has my YouTube channel, and then she had one that said like keep calm and watch YouTube. Hold on, there we go, keep calm and watch YouTube. But there was one in particular that I read it and like I seriously wanted to start tearing up. So it says, "Dear Miss Ferré, thank you so much for being an amazing math teacher. You're a really good teacher. You're so funny, like how you say that sometimes things jump out at you, but in reality, you don't see it and you trip." Yeah, story of my life. I love how you're always so happy and pumped, and how you're always jumping around and standing on chairs, tables, and anything you can see. Another thing that you do that I like is when you always give us treats like mints before a test, and what you did so far throughout the year tells me that you will always be here if I need any help. Like you guys, I was literally almost in tears like reading that. I could not be happier. Like that is why I went into teaching. As if that wasn't enough good news, I had a super sweet girl, oh my goodness, I love her to death, bring me these Expo markers because we have been going through Expo markers like crazy, and I have already gone through like an extra 40 markers since the beginning of the year, giving them to students when they don't have one, or theirs is run out, or they've lost it, or whatever. So she was kind enough to give me 2 packs of these thin ones, which is perfect because for math the thin ones definitely work better. So I'm just so appreciative of that. It was so sweet. Also, good news, we won Reading Olympics for the 2nd week in a row. So we got 5 new books to add to our classroom library. So this one is Magic Tree House, and inside the Maze Runner, The Watsons Go to Birmingham, which I love this book. If you have not read it, I highly recommend you try it out. It's super, super good. And then Maul and Chad, and this one, hold on. This one is like a graphic novel, which is awesome. And then this one, which is like a Thanksgiving book. So super, super happy, super proud of my class. I will get these labeled next week and get them added to my classroom library. And once again, we have the torch for the next week.
Have the key. Open your eyes and see.
So I have everything laid out with sticky notes, hopefully as organized as possible for my substitute. So the lady who is subbing for me, she subs here in the building a lot and she's amazing. So I'm not worried at all, but I will be anxious to come back to my kiddos on Monday. And I almost forgot the most important part. I always, always, always leave a treat for my substitutes. Life update, it is the end of the day and I'm going to be ending my vlog here because I need to leave, go home and pack because I am headed to Nebraska super early in the morning. Now before I end my vlog, last vlog I had told you guys that I had something kind of exciting that like I applied for and I still haven't heard back, but I wanted to let you guys know about it so that you could also go on and apply if you are interested. So this information is for you if you are a teacher runner. So if you are a teacher and you are a runner and you're interested, I'm going to link it all for you guys in the description box. But basically a company by the name of HYLAND'S is putting together an all teacher team for the Boston Marathon in 2018, which is in April. I read it and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to apply ASAP. They actually had someone contact me with the information and as soon as I read it, I was like, yes. Now I have not heard back yet, but they are accepting applications through Monday. So I will have it linked for you guys if you are interested in also applying. I highly suggest you check it out. I'm assuming they will let us know like after Monday who all is on the team, but if you're not applying because you're not a runner or you're not a teacher, please keep your fingers crossed for me because I really would love this opportunity and I think it would be amazing and I'm really, really anxious to hear back. So on that note, I am gonna go ahead and end my vlog. I have everything laid out for my substitute and all I have to do is go home and pack and I'm off to Nebraska to hang out with Meg, Erin, Christina, and Lindsay. So I'm super excited. I am gonna vlog it for you guys, but that vlog won't be up until after Thanksgiving, but be on the lookout for it next weekend. I'm hoping that I get this vlog up on time. You guys will know if you're watching this now whether I did or not. I'm hoping that I can get it edited on the plane tomorrow morning. But if you haven't subscribed to me, go ahead and do so so that you don't miss any future videos. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps out my channel and it helps this video be able to reach more teachers. As always, thank you for watching. I love you all so much. Don't forget to think positive and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video and for supporting my YouTube channel. If you want to check out any of my older videos, you can use the 2 links right down here. If you want to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos, you can use the link right up here. In the description box, you'll find links for my Teachers Pay Teacher store along with my PO address if you're interested. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next one.